My dear brothers, today we stand together, united by a challenge that tugs at the very core of our hearts. This challenge shakes the foundations of our families, and it brings us here, laden with the weight of deep personal trials. I speak directly to you, the courageous fathers, facing the agonizing ordeal of limited custody, of visitation rights, a plight that unjustly threatens the profound and sacred bond you share with your children. This bond, the essence of fatherhood, deserves to be celebrated, not contested or constrained. In this moment of adversity, it is imperative that we not only confront these challenges, but rise above them with a spirit that cannot be broken. Arm yourself with the best legal wisdom. Seek counsel who will fight tirelessly by your side, who empathize deeply with your struggle. Communicate with your children with all the love and joy you possess. Reassure them that they remain your universe. No court order can ever change that truth. And let us lean on each other, drawing from this wellspring of collective strength and brotherhood that gathers in this room today.
In the quiet of my solitude.
In the story of Job from the scriptures, we encounter a man who epitomizes the essence of unwavering faith and resilience. Job was a righteous man, blessed with considerable wealth, a loving family, and 7 sons and 3 daughters. His life was full of abundance and happiness, a testament to his devout faithfulness to God. However, Job's faith was put to a staggering test when Satan challenged his devotion, claiming that Job was faithful only because God had protected him and given him a prosperous life. To test this, God allowed Satan to take everything from Job, his wealth, his health, and most heartbreakingly, his children. In a series of calamitous events, Job lost all his livestock, his servants, and a mighty wind collapsed the house where his children were gathered, killing them all. Amidst this profound grief and unimaginable loss, Job's response was one of humble submission to God's will. He tore his robe and shaved his head in mourning, yet he fell to the ground in worship, uttering the poignant words, "Naked I came from my mother's womb, and naked I will depart. The Lord gave, and the Lord has taken away. May the name of the Lord be praised." Despite his suffering, Job did not sin by blaming God. As his trials continued, Job was afflicted with painful sores from the soles of his feet to the crown of his head. His wife urged him to curse God and die, but Job remained steadfast, replying, "Shall we accept good from God and not trouble?" In all this, Job did not sin in what he said. Throughout his ordeal, Job engaged in profound dialogues with friends who came to counsel him, often misguidedly accusing him of wrongdoing as the cause of his suffering. Yet, Job maintained his innocence and continued to seek understanding and justice from God, wrestling with the nature of righteousness and divine justice. In the end, God responded to Job out of a whirlwind, challenging him with questions that demonstrated the vastness of divine wisdom and the limits of human understanding. Job humbly accepted his inability to fully comprehend God's ways, repented for his overreaching questions, and was ultimately vindicated by God for his steadfast faith. God then restored Job's fortunes, giving him twice as much as he had before, blessing him with more children, 7 sons and 3 daughters, and extending his life for many more years. Job's perseverance and unwavering faith, even in the face of overwhelming loss and suffering, were richly rewarded. Let the story of Job remind us that no matter the depth of our trials, our faith and integrity can lead us through. His unbreakable spirit served as a profound inspiration for anyone facing seemingly insurmountable challenges. Hold fast to your faith and resilience, for these are the beacons that will illuminate your path through any tempest. This narrative is not just a story, it is a torch for all who stand with us today. You, as fathers, are not defined by the legal battles you endure, but by the courage with which you face them. Stand resolute and unwavering. Harness your faith, the power of our community, and your boundless love for your children to forge a path through these trials. I am Kevin Raphael, and I proudly welcome you to the Alphas. A bastion for the strong, a home for the empowered, a community united in the belief that no adversity can define us. Together, we are invincible. Together, we will rise.